I've got bubbles everywhere. Hi everyone, I'm Darcy.
I'm Hannah.
And welcome to Two Girls One Plot, your favourite bookish podcast. And look at us in the wild.
We're in the wild.
We're in the wild. We are reporting live from Oxford.
Live from Oxford today. Yeah, we have been on a little field trip to the opening of a brand new bookshop called Bad Girl Books. Oh yeah, there we go. Repping the merch.
Repping the merch.
We thought today we would talk a little bit about that and do our book check-in.
Yeah, so do you want to do the book check-in and then we can get into it?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I've got quite a few. I've got my handy little thing because this is my reading diary, and without this...
You'd be lost.
And I just can't... I can't remember for long enough what I actually thought about the books. So this doesn't really have much about the plots. It's more about like what my thoughts were, if that makes sense. Oh, was that in the way?
Yeah.
So last time we met...
Sorry, carry on.
Is it bugs?
It's a bug.
It's a bug.
Sorry.
We're going to have to get all of these little
bubbles
off us. Well, last time we met, anyway, I was reading Daughter of the Night by Gemma Vale.
Yeah.
So we won't talk too much about that today, just because we did an extra between the pages with Gemma Vale, which is out now, so you can go and see that. So we talk all about the book, but really good book. It's a very different book. It's a very different way of reading, a different pace.
Very immersive.
Very immersive, but really, really good, especially if you're looking for something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Would definitely recommend it. So that is out on the 10th of July.
Or you can listen to it now on Audible, but that's a whole story that we get into. So go and listen to Between the Pages.
Yeah, go and listen to Between the Pages for all the drama. And plenty more to come from Gemma as well.
Yes.
We were actually with Gemma today. We went to have lunch and she came to the launch of the bookshop as well. So it was really good to have a chat with her.
Chit chat.
Yeah.
What else have you done?
Right, so after that one, I listened to an audiobook, Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. So this was one that I spun on the TBR wheel.
Yeah.
Not necessarily something I would have picked up normally.
No, you don't really give modern contemporary romance.
I've read one or two, but I'm into my romantasy at the moment. So anyway, I read it because I got it on the wheel. If you spin it on the wheel, it's got to be done.
Are you going to watch the movie?
Yeah, and that actually made me want to sort of read it or listen to it more, because I was like, I want to kind of be in with the hype for the film.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. So it's I find an Audible, like an audio book, easier when the plot isn't as in depth in terms of like world building.
Yeah.
So like when sometimes it's fantasy stuff, when you're listening to that on an audiobook, I find it maybe a bit difficult. I found it easier to read that. So I thought this was really good as an audiobook. Female narrator, really good narrator, and told the story really well. And one of the best things about this book is the fact that there is a bonus chapter at the end. So it's narrated by a lady throughout, and I'd sort of forgotten that the bonus chapter was there.
Yeah.
And then suddenly this man's voice came on, and I was like, who are you? Because obviously there's a male main character in the story as well. So basically then it goes back to one of the spicy chapters from his point of view. So that is very interesting. That was really good. And I also felt like you learn a little bit about the author through the author's note, as you normally do in books.
So it's at the end of the book?
The author's note was at the end of the book,
Right,
So it was saying that this book is all set in the world of academia and research and that kind of thing, and that's where the whole romance is. But that is the author's kind of world, and that's what she knows. So when you kind of learn that about the author, you kind of think like almost gives it more authenticity in a way, because you're like, this is kind of familiar to you in that way, and that really came across. So that was really good. What else did I say? I think there's a film coming out in September. We think it might go straight to Amazon Prime.
With Lilia Reinhart. She's starring in it.
So looking forward to that. I think it's going to make a brilliant rom-com. It'll be really, really good. I'm looking forward to it. So it was 11 hours 51 minutes listen time, and I gave it 3.5 stars. But as I always say, my rating is like slightly on the lower side, I would say. So doesn't really mean that much, but so that's a good rating from me, and 2 chilies, and I gave it an extra 1/2 star and an extra chili just because of the bonus chapter. So really good. I would definitely recommend give it a listen if you like a contemporary romance, or you just need a little palate cleanser. What have you read?
Daughter of the Night. I've read nothing. I'm currently reading Into the Darkness. In Between the Darkness, I think. I'll put a little thing. It's an indie author by two sisters.
Twins.
Yeah. And it's really good. I'm enjoying it. It's like set in like a school, like a university, because obviously there's spice.
Yeah.
We don't do that at the time. No, yeah. There's so yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a good little.
Yeah. How far are you in?
We're just. I got waylaid because I'm crocheting. That's my issue. But I do want to get back into it. And I've got some travelling next week that I'm gonna.
You're gonna get back onto it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in a bit of a reading slump, if you will. But it's not because of the book. It's just because I'm ADHD hyper-focusing on crocheting. You've had other priorities. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to make things for my mum. It's a hen do. It's a whole thing. So yeah, I haven't been able to read it. But I'm also audibling Quicksilver.
And
I'm back into it. It's not the same as what were we reading at the time? Heavenly Bodies. Was it Heavenly Bodies?
Yeah, it was Heavenly Bodies.
Yeah, I don't know why. When I was reading Heavenly Bodies, I found it really, really similar. But then now I'm re-listening to it. It's not similar at all.
There are some similarities right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not the same. But I think at the bit where you were at that very early point, there are some similarities.
Yeah, and I was just getting so confused. But
yeah,
I've started it again from the start. Restarted it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's good. We're not going to talk about the Scottish accent that's potentially not Scottish.
I think the way to get through it, and I said this to you, you've not got to think of it as a Scottish accent. You've got to think of it as like a from another world. It's a fantasy land. It's not Scotland. Because if you'll be upset, especially if you're Scottish.
The Scots would not enjoy the accent.
So I think,
portrayed it.
And it's so bad that you can almost think maybe it's not supposed to be Scottish.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Oh my God! Look, the little butterflies come over here. That'd be cute.
Oh my God! Imagine if they landed on us. Come here.
So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading and listening.
Cool. Well, I won't go into that one because that Quicksilver is one of my audiobook listens as well. That one's 20 hours and 41 minutes. It's long.
Oh my God, that is long.
But I could tell you my star and chili ratings. Yeah. Not that means very much. So I gave it a 3 stars and a 2 chilies. I think I probably would have given it more stars if I'd have read it, because I think I would have got into it more.
That,
yeah, like I was saying before, I think I just processed the reading the words a bit differently than the audible. But I won't go into it too much then, because I don't want to ruin it for you. But don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. So my next one was 6 Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent, my fave.
Yeah.
So this is a novella, which is partly why I've got so many on my reading list for this month, because it was only 178 pages. So little novella, really good. So Carissa Broadbent's series, or one of her series, is called Queens of Nyaxia, and it is.
You're obsessed with her.
I know.
You are.
Signed up to the mailing list and everything.
That's the whole story.
That's a whole other thing.
Recommend to a friend.
So the Queens of Nyaxia series is 3 duologies, right? So I can't remember what they were all called. It's split into 3, and there's a couple of novellas in there as well. So this is the first of the novellas. There's like a reading order that's recommended. So it's recommended to read the very first book, then this novella, and then the second one of that first duology.
Yeah.
Okay, so it basically gives the backstories to 2 of the characters. So the characters you haven't met yet in the first book, which is Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's so 2 new characters, but gives all their backstory, how they met, what their history is as characters, their sort of relationship development. It's a bit spicy.
Yeah.
I gave it 1 chili. So it's a good story in itself. It's like a standalone story in itself.
Yeah.
But then when you come on to the next book, those characters, they appear kind of briefly sometimes. They're not main characters, they're kind of like secondary characters, but because you've got the backstory from the novella, it's like you just understand so much
Yeah,
more, and I
okay.
just love to understand what's going on. So really would recommend. What else did I say about it? Yeah, really good character building and the relationships between the characters. I think Carissa Broadbent's really good at like changing pace. So there'll be some bits that are like really fast paced and like battles, all that kind of stuff. Really exciting, and like something happens, and then changes pace to something a lot slower, the relationship building, like deeper insight into what the character's thinking and feeling. So I really like that. So it's always, as you're reading it, there's always something different, because if it's just battles, it's a bit like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah,
Is
keeps
she
you.
American?
I think so.
She could come on the pod. We can ask her.
She goes, oh, come on, if she wants to. Yeah, really good.
You need a new little book. soon.
Really good. That's all I can
Really
admit.
good. That
So
is-
I gave it 1 chili and 4 stars. Did I say that?
Wow.
Yeah, for a novella to get 4 stars and 178 pages.
Yeah,
I'm a
nice.
bit bad for Carissa Broadbent.
Yeah, you like
My next book is by Carissa Broadbent.
Shock.
Well, this is The Ashes of the Starcursed King. So this is the first of the second duology.
Yeah.
So the third main book in the series of 6, if that makes sense. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Liar.
This is a second of the first duology.
Yeah.
So the second half of the storyline of the characters from the first
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
So Serpent in the Wings of Night and The Ashes of the Starcursed King are a duology together. Sorry, that was a very confusing way of telling you what was going on there. So this is kind of the, not conclusion, but conclusion of that story arc for the 2 characters that are involved in this
Yeah.
duology, Aurea and Rain, I think it's pronounced.
Yeah.
It's all about like finding love against the odds, and it ends on a bit of a, like, you don't quite know what's going to happen with them, because there's a big dramatic ending to the previous book, and it's like, oh my god, what's going on? Are they enemies? Are they lovers? You're not sure. And then it's kind of negotiating their way through that into, what it is between them. They're kind of politically on different sides, that sort of thing. So really strong female main character. I really like her. I think she's a very strong character, very sort of powerful, and she's not like, oh no, I'm not powerful, like she knows she is.
Yeah.
But also flawed, so it's not like,
Yeah.
she's just amazing at everything. So just like a really likable, believable character, and it's a dual point of view as well,
Ooh.
which I like. So you get some of the chapters are from Aurea's point of view, and some are from Rain's point of view. So I really like a dual point of view. Do you like a dual?
I don't think I've read many. Well, yeah, some have.
Yeah, I like them.
I like them.
I like them. They're really, really good. Quite long, 578 pages.
Oh yeah, that's beef.
Yeah.
Big beef.
And all the same things as what I said about the other book, that I like the changes of pace and how
Yeah,
she...
well, it seems like you just like her. You like the writing.
Giving it 5 stars.
5 stars.
1 chili. She just gives you what you want when you want it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
there's just so much in there. It's one of the... As I was reading it, I kept picking it up to read it, and then I'd be like, oh, I've got less now. Every time. And then the next time I'd be like, oh, I've never
Yeah, I
finished
know what
it.
you mean.
So,
Well, that's good. That's what you
yeah,
need.
I was like excited to read it
You've
every
read
time.
loads.
Yeah, but it was so
How
good.
many now? What's the next one?
Well, Quicksilver
Was
we
it-
won't go into.
Yeah.
And then I've got one more.
One more. Go on then.
This
Jesus.
is an audio book.
This is an audio back of you reviewing all your books.
Sorry, everybody. You can cut me out if you want.
You spun this, didn't you?
Oh, what?
Did you spin this?
No, I didn't. It was on the TBR wheel, Frida McFadden, and I think what was put on there was anything by Frida McFadden.
Right,
so I
okay.
haven't actually spun this on there, but I thought I'll give it a little go. I was looking for an audio book that wasn't like a fantasy one, because as I've said, I'm not sure fantasy on audiobooks for me. So this is a thriller. So
Yeah.
yeah, The Intruder, Cabin in the Woods, Storm,
Ooh.
Intruder in the Shed.
Right. Oh, it's a thriller, isn't it?
So this is a thriller, but it's so good. So
It's
a lot
scary.
of the sort of backstory to it is about like basically abusive families, and we're talking like psychological abuse, physical abuse.
She likes that though, doesn't she? She's like psychology
yeah,
thrillers, isn't she?
yeah. So definitely some trigger warnings there for that sort of thing. It's not like a sexual abuse one. There's like a psychological
Yeah.
and physical abuse.
Yeah.
And so it's about I suppose people's experiences and how that affects them as a person and what it drives them to do. But basically, the main thing about it is you've got, again, 2 points of view, but you're not sure exactly who the second point of view is.
Right, okay.
So there's the one point of view, which is the lady, like the female main character, and then there's like a child. And I'm not going to, with the thrillers are hard to talk about because there's obviously lots of twists and turns, but part of it is that it just says before, and then the narrator is a child's voice, so you know it's a child, but that's it. And then it just came together. You knew it was going to come together, but it just came together in a really unexpected way. And there were other characters that were like, are they a secondary character? Are they part of the main plot? And then there was just more that unravelled towards the end than what you thought there would be. Because I kind of had guessed what I thought would happen, and it just wasn't that at all. So, and it's really satisfying. What I like about thrillers is you get towards the end and then it all just starts to come together. And there were so many like, oh my God moments. I really enjoyed it.
But you think it's better for Audible? For thrillers? Like audio?
For me, I think maybe it needs to be not so much of the world building on an audiobook because I don't take as much of that in. So for me, I would say probably fantasy books I might read rather than an audiobook. So this for me was good as an audiobook. And it was different narrators doing the different bits. So yeah, really good. 4 stars. No chilies, it wasn't.
It's not spicy.
Not spicy. I am done now.
You are done. So what's your current read?
My current read is Nightshade by Autumn Woods.
Nice.
Which you bought me for my
birthday.
birthday.
For your birthday.
And that is about, it's an academia one. It's like a dark academia book, but it's not fantasy. It's set in Scotland. No Scottish, I'm reading it. So there aren't any Scottish accents.
Do you not do a Scottish accent in your head when you're reading it?
No, because these are, the students that go to this school are from very, very wealthy, like either mafia families or like business families. So they're like people that have come from around the world to this university. It's not like for locals, if you see what I mean. It's for
I got you.
The elite, rich and famous of the world, but a bit dodgy. It's a school for them.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm still in the early phases of it, of like the sort of getting to know the characters bit.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of like drama, like some things have happened to the main character. Like she got out of the lake where she was swimming and her shoelaces had been taken out of her shoes and like tied around a tree and kind of, like things like that, where she was like, what's going on?
Ooh.
So something's happening.
Ooh.
But I haven't got far enough into it to know.
Oh, we're both in academia then.
Yeah, I like it because it's partly because it's not as battly.
Yeah.
You
don't like the battles.
Well, I don't mind a bit.
Don't
Bit of a battle, but I'm not like when the war is the whole storyline.
Yeah. Wow.
Bit like Fourth Wing.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't keep my interest as much.
Well, yeah, because it's always like one battle done, then you're off to another battle, and then something else is going on, then there's another battle, and you're like, oh. Yeah.
And you feel like, they're going to probably win the battle. It's just a matter of... Because there's another book in the series.
Well, could be from someone else's POV.
Yeah, true. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Wow.
Shall we talk a little bit about our trip that we've had today?
Yes. So we have gone on a little school trip today. Because Bad Girl Books is opened in Oxford.
Yeah.
And because it's our local city, we thought we might as well just go.
Yeah, not long for us to get here.
Let's give you an outline of the day. So we got the park and ride in.
Yeah, we're giving the whole outline. Well, should we start from the beginning? We drove to the park and ride.
We drove to the park and ride.
We stopped to get petrol on the way.
We did, that is true. And then we got to the bookshop at about, I think it was like 10:20. No.
It was just about 11 o'clock.
Just about 11 o'clock.
It's such an exciting
Oh my
story.
God, sorry. We queued for about an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah. I checked the timestamps on the things.
Really?
Yeah, babes. It was long.
It didn't feel that long though.
That's because you had good company.
Yeah, we were just having a wonderful time. We were chatting to people in the queue.
Yeah, we made a little friend, Jordan,
Yeah.
I think she said her name was.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, she was very nice. She held our place. While we got Liz.
So cute.
For this Spotify listeners, they had, if you go onto Bad Girl Books Instagram, you'll see all the little like vendors and stuff that she had there. So it was like a romantasy festival, book festival.
Yeah.
And so they had like a live portrait girl there. And so they did these sort of like anime-ish style portraits. I can't remember what her name is, but I'll pop her Instagram here. And I'll link it in the description below. But yeah, she just did a little live drawing of us. So this is now going to be on the back, in the what's this called?
On our shelves, on our bookshelves.
The background.
The background, yeah. Next to our sign that says Two Girls, One Plot.
Yeah.
We'll have that next to it. No, it's so good. I think she says she comes to the market here in Oxford on a Friday.
Yeah.
So
if you're ever local, go and have a look.
Yeah.
Because she's very reasonably priced as well, and she should really put her prices up.
yeah,
we thought.
she should.
But,
She should.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was a good little
Yeah,
thing.
it was so fun. I've never had my picture drawn before.
It was nice to watch it.
Yeah, it was nice because she kept looking up and
you're like, oh.
and how she's done it with just in black and white, tiny. She gave
Yeah.
us a tiny little bit of blusher, didn't she?
Yeah.
But just in black and white and the different shades of grey, like she's managed to really
It's
make
just so
it.
good.
You can tell like the difference in our hair colour and eye colour and
just
everything.
really good.
We're obsessed.
We're obsessed with it, so that'll be up in the old background for the next episode.
Yeah, watch out for that.
So let's talk a little bit about the shop.
Yes.
Cute pink vibes. Picture here. Pop. So there was like a ground floory bit, I'd say, like a subfloor.
It was like a few steps down, wasn't it?
And that's sort of where there was like a load of different special editions indie author books.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and bits and bobs as well, like for
yeah,
sale, key rings and
Key rings, there was
bookmarks.
caps, there was t-shirts, there was jumpers, there was bookmarks.
Yeah, they had hair clips and things as
They
well.
had hair clips, they had reed diffusers, socks.
It was giving Olive a bonus.
It was
but
giving Oliver bonus.
nicer, I would say. Like,
I would say it is like the pins and stuff like that were very like were bookish.
yeah,
The caps were cute, bookish.
yes,
And they had a few sections on there. So there was like monster romance.
Monster romance.
There was Unhinged. But it was the Unhinged was like there was only like 3 different books in there. It was all pretty much
The
gone by the
girlies
time we got there. I was
they'd
like,
gone for it.
damn. I wanted to see the Shrek one.
Oh yeah, you
there.
saw that on the Instagram, didn't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming because there's a dedicated section there, I'm imagining they'll be restocked
Yeah.
and
They
they'll come
had
back.
an LGBT section, and then they had just like your normal like romantasy vibes and
Yep.
fantasy vibes. So you could get like your Fourth Wing, your Akatar from there. They had Veins of the Drowning was there. They had like Filthy Rich Vampire, kind of like the things that you'd get in the works.
Yes.
So there were
yeah.
some like little books like that, but the majority were special edition hardbacks.
Hardbacks and special editions. So very, very aesthetic. Like
Yeah.
some of these books were beautiful, like
Yeah.
stunning. Like the artwork on these books. If you're a shiny magpie kind of person, it was
You could
really amazing. Like the selection. It was definitely probably the best selection of hardbacks
Yeah.
and special editions.
Yeah. And even
that I've
special
seen.
editions for the indie authors, really, wasn't there?
Yes.
There was a lot of like indie authors there, but they didn't necessarily have their like paperbacks there. It was mainly their hardbacks and their special editions.
Yeah, I would say there were quite a lot
Yeah.
of hardbacks and special editions. But yeah, and it wasn't so much of the contemporary romance. It
Yeah.
was
It was just fantasy and sci-fi. Actually, I didn't know it's any sci-fi. There might not have been sci-fi.
I think there were some mixed in with it with
Yeah.
fantasy. I don't think it was separated out into sci-fi and fantasy.
Yeah.
But
And they had, this is why I'm holding this. This is the book that I picked up, which is called Gentlest of the Wild Things by Sarah Underwood. And I actually got it signed because Sarah was there.
she was.
So we met Sarah, had a little chat with her. So that was nice to see, like all the different. There was a couple of different author signings throughout the weekends, isn't there? That they've got running.
I think she's doing every weekend in July and August.
Yeah,
I think it's Saturday, Sunday morning and afternoon, like different slots. Different authors are coming with their books to
Yeah.
talk about them. You know how an author
Yeah.
will have a table and they'll be there selling their books and talking to you about them.
Yeah.
But we had a great time. And
did.
there was another author there as well, wasn't there?
There was. So Sarah is hopefully going to come onto the podcast,
Yeah.
isn't she? So that'll be fun. So she'll be on the Between the Pages. And then, this is my show and tell, we also met
Anavrin J.
Anavrin J. I was trying to read the name. Anavrin J, who writes the Blood Plagues, and we wanted to buy the actual book, but they only had the samples left.
Yeah,
Which
it
are
was
free.
it was so popular that she'd sold out of all of her books. But
Yeah.
you may have heard us mention this on Between the Pages with Gemma Vale, because this was one of the books that Gemma was reading, and,
Yeah.
and she talked about it being really good.
Yeah.
So really keen. It was explained to us what did she say? It was like that every person is born and they know the date that they're going to die or
Yeah,
something.
and they don't die natural deaths. as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
So something will happen.
Something will happen, and then it's a story of these two characters that have the same
Yeah.
death dates.
Yeah.
So she gave us these little samplers, which was so nice.
Yeah,
So we can
so
have a little
nice.
read. I was like, can I buy the whole book?
Yeah,
She
you're
was
like,
like,
"Can we have the
no,
whole
sorry. And she's independently published at the moment, but
She is becoming traditional.
she is going. She's been
What was they calling it? Trad,
Trad
published.
Publishing. Trad wife.
Trad wife. Yeah, Trad. She's
Trad
becoming
Publishing.
Yes, which is really good. So if you want to get her Amazon, she was like, "Oh, you need to get the Amazon one quick because it's going to be gone." I think she
Yes,
said.
because I think with the traditional publishers
Um,
pick it up, they'll take off the other ones.
Yeah, so
the
I
indie
think we
publishing.
need to get the indie publishing, then maybe we can get the traditionally published.
Yeah.
But because the artwork on this is so nice, she was saying that it's a Spanish artist, was it?
Oh really?
I think she said it was Spanish
I think
artist.
I was a bit distracted by she had loads of like fake ears on the table.
Yeah, she said it would make sense.
She said it would make sense when we read the book, but I think I might have been distracted by them whilst you were talking to her
Yeah.
about that, because I don't remember her saying that. But I think you're probably right. Don't read it now.
Sorry. Yeah. And she's also going to come on the pod.
Yeah, she said she would, so we take that
As confirmation.
confirmation.
So what else did they have on in the shops? They had
So the top part of the shop, like by the till, was kind
Yeah.
of a lot of like
Gifts.
gifts and knickknacks.
Gifts and knickknacks.
Mostly bookish. Like they had lots of cards
Candles.
and reading journals and all that kind of stuff. I would say price-wise, it's kind of on the luxury end.
Yeah.
So good for like special gifts and those kind of things, like
Yeah.
which kind of fits with having the special editions and things.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably more in the luxury end of the market.
Yeah.
But so pretty, a lot of the
It's
stuff,
so nice.
cute. Like just the pins and the stickers and the bookmarks. It was just so cute.
You know, and you're like, oh God, how many bookmarks can I buy?
Yeah, but you know what though? I have thought like, well, if I've got a bookmark, I've got a bookmark, which is true.
It's true.
But I was gifted a bookmark for my birthday, and it was really nice bookmark. It was like a flower
big
one.
thing. Yeah.
It was like a flower one. It was really cute. And so when I went to read Ashes of the Star-Cursed King, I got my bookmark, and I was like, it doesn't really fit.
Oh my God, no! I match my bookmark with my book.
Yes.
So when I was reading, what was it? I was going to start to read. I think it was. I got Tom to go and grab me the second book of the Crimson Moth, the witchy one.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, "Oh, can you go grab this on my bookshelf?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I went, "Oh, can you go and get me a bookmark?"
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, which one?" I was like, "Just pick the vibes.
Yeah.
And then that'll be it." And he's like, "Oh." So that's what I like to do. I like
Yeah.
to match them.
Yes, and it was just at that moment when I was getting the bookmark and I had the book, and I was like, this makes sense now.
Yeah.
That you do need more than one bookmark, because
Yeah.
you've got to,
You've got to match the vibe.
yeah, you've got to match if it's going to be there on your nightstand. If
Yeah.
you're going to be an aesthetic
Yeah.
reader in that way, then
Yeah. The other thing, going back to the thing, they had like sweets
yeah,
and
chocolates.
and they had candles, and they had like the Kindle pop sockets.
Yeah,
It's-
loads of really good gifts. Like, I feel like if you're a book girly, you're going to have a good stocking at Christmas this year, because there's so many like small businesses that are making these sorts of little gifts and things that are just so cute. Really cute.
It was nice to see it all sort of in one shop. So definitely, if you've got like friends or anything, you need to get yourself down to Bad Girl Books in Oxford. They also partnered with, Starlin partnered with a couple of the other shops along the street. So there was like somebody giving out like a discounted matcha, I think, maybe.
Maybe.
And then there was also a tattoo shop doing bookish tattoos, but
So tempted. Like they were really good
Yeah.
designs, weren't they? Real good, like
Yeah.
bookish fantasy designs.
yeah. But Gemma went in with her sister-in-law to try and get a tattoo, and they were fully booked for today, so they couldn't do it. So if you do go down, make sure you get there early to try and book your slot.
Yeah.
It's-
No, we had it's a really nice little place in Oxford, in Jericho. So
Yeah, it was easy
Worth
to
it.
find. It was good, yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah. Well, we do before we get bitten by any sort of
Any bugs,
biting
there's like
creatures,
ants. I've actually been bitten.
snakes.
But
Have you?
yeah, there.
We
Health
better
and
get going.
safety. We need to put it in a book.
Have you had an accident in the workplace? It wasn't your fault.
But thank you very much for watching. The next episode will be our anniversary episode.
Yes.
So definitely look out for that one. It'll probably come out
Yeah,
towards
I
the
can't-
end of the month.
I can't believe it's been a year.
I know.
I think we're going to have to go back and look at some of our early episodes.
No, we're not.
See how
They're
far
not
we've
available.
come.
They're only available on Spotify, episode 1. So
Yeah.
and we had no idea what we were doing. So
No.
no, it was crazy.
But now we do.
Well, now
Now we're professionals.
well, thank you very much for watching and listening. Please go like our socials and follow them and subscribe.
Yeah.
Please go
Like them and follow them.
subscribe. We are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Spotify. And we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.